Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Announcer Mike Racing Podcast. For another exciting episode here tonight, we'll have Knox Thompson on here shortly, and we will go over some stuff right quick. But we want to thank Star One Racing in Searcy, Arkansas. They want you to know they are now building cart lifts and stackers. So stop breaking those backs, lifting those carts, and contact Patrick Kabishik today at 501-236-1259 or stop by their trailer at pit side at all events that they are attending. Also, want to thank Belady Now. Do you have a washed out driveway, or maybe you've been looking to widen that driveway, maybe even need that shop or garage approach worked on? Contact Belady Now at 870-613-2922 and ask Jake Pinkston about a free estimate. He serves Independence, Stone, Izard, Sharp, Cleburne, and Jackson County here in the great state of Arkansas. If you give me just one moment, I'm going to make sure I get this on the other page. So, how's everybody doing out there tonight? All right, now we got it. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Going to go over some results from Saturday and Friday. Friday night at Black Rock, Sawyer Junkersfield won, Knox Thompson won, Garrett Davis won, Joseph Leister won 2 classes, and Byron Ritchie won. Now, I'm not sure what those classes were, so I apologize. I didn't get that down in my notes because there's so many classes. I know if y'all came to me signing up, I was a little confused at what class was what, so do apologize for that. On Saturday, the winners was Braden Hinkle, Jeff Davis, Baxton Parker, Darren Blevins, Garrett Davis, and Byron Ritchie. Garrett Davis and Byron Ritchie swept the weekend in their classes. Byron swept the yard cart class, and I can't remember what class Garrett ran. I think Darren Blevins was your pro stock, as well as Joseph Leister, sorry, if I hope I'm saying that right. But I had a good weekend over at Black Rock this weekend. And I want to go back to the sponsors right quick with Star One Racing. In case y'all didn't check these out, these are the lifts that they have. I know he wasn't there Friday, but he had it Saturday. Hopefully y'all had a chance to check those out. So just giving time for Knox to get in. Hopefully they're not having any issues. Let them know we're ready. Okay, that sounds like he popped in right there. All right, so we'll give him just a minute, make sure he's ready. Excuse the dog barking. Do apologize, everybody, that I wasn't able to do it last night. I had something crazy show up, and it caused me to cancel. I don't like canceling, but we're at a new time for tonight, a different day. But nonetheless, without further ado, let's bring on Knox Thompson, your Friday night feature winner. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
Well, it looks like you got that trophy from Friday night sitting back there.
Yeah, that's right there. I can't get my finger right.
Yeah. Well, man, tell us about it. Tell us about your weekend at Black Rock.
It was first night was both the nights were really fun, but first night I came first, and the second night came up second. But second night was really fun for me and probably for everyone in the stands too.
Yeah, y'all put on a great show both nights. And now, is that your second time at Black Rock?
It's my third.
Third time. I couldn't remember if it was your second or third. What other tracks you race at, buddy?
I raced race at Jonesboro, Atoka, Black Rock. There's a track that no longer runs, but I really liked it. It's called Atkins.
Well, out of all them tracks, what's your favorite?
It was Atkins. I had a really good career there. First, my first win came there. Every race I went to there, I won it, and I'm sad the track went, but it was really small.
Yeah. So how long have you been racing?
Got the kart in 2019, and 2021 is when we started racing because of COVID.
Well, uh, how many wins do you have on your career so far?
I don't really know. I can't keep count.
Well, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
That just shows you're winning a lot. Uh, but yeah, Saturday, you and Alexander there, and uh, Wiggins, I believe it was, and Mason Varner, y'all all put on a great show.
I enjoyed it.
But you and what was it? You and Alec and
I think
Zachary,
it was
y'all made a
Braden.
little contact, didn't you?
I think me and Braden were the one that we bumped out on the feature of the second
Yeah,
one.
yeah, Braden. Yeah, Braden Hinkle. Yeah, and which by the way, Braden was a winner on Saturday. But you fought back through the field pretty quick there, buddy.
Yeah, I enjoy having to go through the field. It's really
Yeah, makes it a little challenging, doesn't it?
yeah.
Test your skills. So coming up this not this weekend, but next over at Jonesboro, you planning on being there?
Yeah, every night there. Glad they're doing the test night so we can make adjustments to the car if we need to.
Well, I look forward to seeing you over there. I guess best time as any to tell everybody, but I'll be announcing over there this year, or at least that's the plan. Uh, uh, Chanley and Madison Perdaman, they asked me to come over there and announce this year. Looking forward to that. Well, Knox, you got any sponsors you want to thank, young man?
Yeah, Strickland Lawn Care, Kinsey Trucking, RGL Construction, Qualls Farms. I also would like to thank my mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, God.
Well, by the looks of it, I'm guessing you're a big Jimmy Johnson fan, aren't you?
Now, this is Alex Bowman.
Oh, Alex Bowman. Well, I didn't
Second
know.
one to that.
Ah, okay. Well, I figured with the 48 Ally back in the day, it might have been Jimmy Johnson, but hey, that's
Yeah.
even better. It's better to be an Alex Bowman fan. I wasn't big on Jimmy Johnson.
I was Dale Jr., but then he took Bowman took his spot, and then it ended me up here. So
Yeah. Those autographed NASCAR tires behind you?
yeah, one of them's Tony Stewart Indy, and one of them's Dale Jr. Talladega.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Well, we thank you for coming on. Sorry I had to cancel on you last night. I had some stuff come up,
It's all
and
good.
just I hope you enjoyed it being on the show. I won't keep you very long unless you got anything else you want to add, man. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
No, I think I'm good. Looking forward to the race.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and we'll see you next weekend.
All right. Thank you.
All right. That's Knox Thompson out of Valonia. Yeah, I do apologize. Braden Hinkle won on Saturday night. I just overlooked the name there. And I got one name I'm forgetting as well on Friday night feature. But coming up here on the 18th, 19th, and 20th, the first annual Icebreaker at the Jonesboro Kart Complex. Play day is 18th from 6 to 9. Folks, looking forward to coming out there and seeing that track for the first time. I've yet to watch a race there. Out of the whole time it's been open, I've not made it out there. I tried last year and didn't get to stick around to watch, but looking forward to it this year. Actually looking forward to getting announced there. That looks like it's a fast track. Want to thank the sponsors for Black Rock this year too, and I probably should have added it on there, but got to interview the micro wrestlers. That was pretty cool. Coming up April 26th is our next event at Black Rock. But let's thank those sponsors: Anderson Auto Sales, Renee's Cafe, Suds Car Wash, J&R Flying Service, Cowlick Salon, the Black Rock Fire and Police Department, Zach's Dirt Work, M&N Elite Excavating, the Black Rock Entertainment Group, Star One Racing, Blading Now, Announcer Mike Racing Podcast, Cheddar's Tire in Portia, Arkansas. And I thought this was pretty cool. The Reflections Flea Market Concession Stand. That's now sponsored. Cook's Wrecker Service of Walnut Ridge. So I do apologize for the cancellation again. I don't like canceling and having to move everything. But I will say this. I am looking for a co-host for this show. So that way I don't get up here and get to rambling, which I'm probably fixing to start. But we're going to fill some space here because I don't want to end it just this short. If you're looking for things to do this weekend, the Batesville Motor Speedway, they'll have the Titan Legends Lake Model Series. I think, let me make sure. Nope, they're not racing, but there's some stuff going over at $2 Pistol this weekend as well. I think there's stuff going over at Riverside this weekend. I know that the High Limit Series was supposed to be tomorrow night at 67 Speedway with the Mod Light Series in support, but that did get canceled. And I believe Monday is when the High Limits is at the Riverside, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me check that. And the reason why I pass all this along is I met a guy at the Batesville Speedway who is now locationed in, April 23rd is when High Limits is at Riverside. But he was wondering about races in this area, and I told him to get with the show, watch it, and I would let him know about all the events, and everybody else can find out stuff as well. Looks like Crowley's Ridge will be opening up next weekend. But for the Batesville Speedway, it's the Titan Legends Lake Models with all classes, $15 for adults. Kids 11 and under or 12 and under, free. But that's all I've got for tonight's show. I know it sucks, it's short, but not having a co-host and really somewhere to go back and forth with over the races. So my youngest wants to be a part of it, and I may bring him on. We'll see. I want to thank Byron Ritchie as well. I don't know if anybody noticed, but after the races Saturday, I was in one of his yard carts. So appreciate him for letting me take some laps out. That was pretty fun. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I would, but that gave me the itch to get back into racing, but I can't afford that, sadly. But appreciate all the support. Thank everybody for watching. I know it's short. I apologize. Hopefully we'll have more content next week. We will be back next week and get ready to really look into the event coming up at Jonesboro. It will be on Wednesday. It will be on Wednesday next week again. We'll go back to our original time and day. That was just I wanted to make sure Knox got his time on. So if you want to be on the show, guys, reach out to me. I'm always looking for guests. It doesn't matter if you race go-karts or stock cars. Reach out. We'll put you on the show. We'll talk about where you're from, where you race, and all that. Which there's 2 Facebook pages you can contact: the Reading Racing Media or the Announcer Mike Racing Podcast. So with that being said, the show is about 15 minutes long. If you got any tech questions, get those ready for next week. We'll try to get some of those on the air and see if Scott Parker can help us on that. But till then, we'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.